What is going on, everybody? Another day out here. Beautiful day. It was a little cold last night, but
Yeah.
yeah, just getting back to life. A lot of exciting things. Things are moving fast, guys. Literally, things are moving at a quick pace. Doing all the necessary requirements to get the visa. I'll put a video once I get all that done so I could give you a thorough explanation. This channel is all about value, and like, we want to look out for people. We don't just want to keep information to ourselves. When we were trying to get married, a lot of people try to charge us some crazy prices because we were so desperate to be with each other.
Yeah, and it's really expensive that time, right?
Yeah, and honestly, the whole process could be intimidating if you just watch these YouTube videos. But if you
Yes.
really just email the people at the offices, read what's required, it's extremely just straightforward, guys. But in this video today, we wanted to talk about perceived value and actual value. Now, on that note, you can see my wife looking at me a little funny with that. She's still trying to. On that note, guys, perceived value and actual value is used in many things, but mostly like in marketing, in business, and things of that nature. But I use it as well in my life. As of recent, I've been using it in my life as a theory as well,
Yes.
and as a way of me looking at things I'm trying to do or get involved with. So, for instance, perceived value and actual value. Now, like, we know we have it good in the United States, guys. Like, okay, you got a car, nice Mercedes, you got the view, you got all this, right? You know what I mean? But if that was everything, guys, you would never have a famous musician be all sad. You'd never have like people doing. We don't even want to say it on YouTube and get banned, but you know what I'm saying, when they get all depressed and stuff.
Yes.
Even if
Right.
you're rich, famous, or whatever, it afflicts everyone. Money and things like that do not solve all issues, especially when it comes to the heart and people that really are just like good people and just care more about being a human than about things. Okay? I've found in life that if people are very, very egocentric, or they're just really all about money, then people's feelings tend not to matter to them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Correct.
Like, it's not a big deal to make someone feel bad. It's not a big deal to blow someone off. It's not a big deal. Like, feelings don't come in the equation, I've learned, when someone's all about money. You know what I mean? So, that note. So, perceived value, actual value. Now, am I happy, me personally, as a human being? Am I happy being here? Is my wife happy being here? Beautiful mountain, right by the lake. Don't get me wrong. People drive hours to come here to the lake.
Yeah.
We're like 5 minutes away down
5 minutes
down the
away.
road.
Yeah.
We got the car. You know what I mean? I don't have the boat. Got burned up in the fire. I'll explain all that part about my life later. But yeah, guys. So we don't, thank God, we don't have it bad here. It's not like we're struggling renting a place. We own our own spot. Like, it's not like we're doing bad. But like, what is the actual value? What am I doing? Do I need to be here to do what I want to do? That's basically where I'm coming at. Like, I mean, I can ship this car to the Philippines, and we're actually planning on doing that,
Right.
right?
Right.
All our stuff is in storage, and I have to tell you guys, literally a storage container filled to the ceiling, just about, and 90% of it I don't miss every day. I'm in the same t-shirt for like a week until it gets dirty, right? Some dirty ass clothes. Like, I'm not even tripping. Like, honestly, like,
No.
I have like 7, 8 huge bags of clothes in the storage, like brand new Champion gear,
Yeah.
fits, like
Right.
all kinds of stuff. I'm sure I even have a pair of Louis Vuitton shoes somewhere in my container from like years ago when I was like all about that. All right.
Yeah, because the house is empty already.
House is empty. We're getting ready to leave.
Yeah.
It's on the market for sale, and literally we've been living with minimal. And I swear, 90% of the stuff I thought we needed, we don't even miss on a daily basis. You know what I mean? A couple
Yeah.
things we say, oh, I wish I had that. It's in the
Right.
storage, but
Right.
literally 90% don't even need, guys. And just I'm not really, I don't know, guys. Like, I love California, but everyone is dying to come to the U.S. right now. But I see an impending inflation. I see inflation getting worse. I see people getting more desperate. You know what I mean? I see crime going through the roof. I'm born and raised here. I'm 40 plus. I'm not just some little kid.
Yeah.
So like, I'm doing my analysis of things and looking at actual value and what I have to lose here and gain as opposed to what I have to lose and gain in the Philippines. And I'm just saying, guys, Philippines is a win all the way around in my book because the value to me is tranquility, peace.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Low stress living,
Yeah.
right? And as I told you guys, if any of you guys have been watching the vlogs from the get, I'm going to be integrating AI in everything I do as far as business wise. So behind the scenes, guys, I have already started buying domains, setting up websites, doing my business. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is until I get it off the ground, so you guys will be shocked. But it's literally $1,000 I invested. That includes the computers. That includes what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
And once I get it off the ground, you guys will be amazed. But yeah, I don't have to be in the US to do anything online. And neither do any of you. If any of your guys' work or job is online, you don't got to be wherever you're at if you don't like it. If you're happy where you're at, stay where you're at. If you guys are happy, like that's the most main thing. So like, people tell me I'm done. Like, family, why would you want to leave the US? Why would you want to go to the Philippines? People are dying to come to the US. Da, 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 da. It's like, yeah, but there's a thing called burnout, and there's another thing called if you're not happy somewhere,
Yeah.
Go somewhere else, and when things get better, I can always come back. I'm a US citizen, born and raised. My wife can always come back. We could always come back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got other properties too, so if I sell this one, it's not like I don't have a place where we can go when we come back. We own other properties, so like, you guys just have to realize that I have been for years saying, oh, I'm gonna go make a move. I've been traveling all over the world, but I never moved anywhere besides Puerto Rico. I lived there for 6 years. And I loved Puerto Rico. And after Hurricane Maria, things changed. So it's kind of a similar situation as here, where before Hurricane Maria, I had the best time. All my friends, everything was great.
Yeah.
I mean, for years. We're talking 6 years, guys. After Hurricane Maria, the island was in chaos. There was no money. My neighborhood, this is San Juan we're talking about. We're not even talking about rural Puerto Rico like Guaynabo and all that Luquillo and all. We're talking straight up San Juan. Did not have power for 2 months. We would have people at the middle of the night rolling up the streets on blacked out fucking motocross bikes, dirt bikes, just robbing people. I mean, it got dangerous, guys. It got to the point where my neighborhood with all my friends, we're all neighbors, but we all knew at night, no street lights, your neighbor might even kind of rob you, if they had a chance. And like, it got to that point, people, like literally. So I made a move. I left. And then I went to Colombia, came back to the US, but there's nothing wrong with leaving if things just get to the point where you're like, oh, I'm not safe. I'm not too comfortable. This ain't really the business, So, and that's what I'm feeling here in the US with the current situation. And I guarantee you guys, this is my personal opinion, but I guarantee you guys, inflation has not stopped. Banks are collapsing quietly. If you guys do any research or learn anything about history, please learn about history, guys. Learn about the banking collapse in 2008. I lived through it. Obviously, I was a lot younger, but I still lived through it. Learn about the Great Depression, 1920. You guys are going to see what's going on. It's always a repeat. It's the same cycle, and it's the same kind of reasons. Make your own deductions, make your own reasoning. But guys, if any of you are worried about like preserving your wealth right now and literally just like riding the storm is what I'm doing. I could always come back to the US, but honestly, in my book, trying to make a life 3-4 years and just dedicate myself to a life in the Philippines right now is a better option than being here 3-4 years, especially when I don't have to be.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
So, guys, perceived value, actual value. All right? Your money right off the gate is going to go way further in the Philippines. It doesn't have to be the Philippines. It can be anywhere else in the world. If you're not happy where you're at, take a stand. Plan on making a move. It doesn't have to be immediate. I was supposed to be out of here 2 years ago. Then COVID hit, and then it was all kinds of restrictions. I'm 2 years late, basically, for my planned trip to the Philippines. 2 years late, guys. And we'll go into the stories of what happened, how I got my big old accident on my honeymoon with my wife in Colombia, We got videos of us in Colombia. We got all that. We'll show you all that, guys. But it was a long time coming, and you never know when stuff's gonna go down, and it's just always better to enjoy what you have no matter where it's at, if you're happy. You know what I'm saying? And guys, you can always buy more stuff. You can't buy more time, and you cannot buy happiness. All right?
Correct.
That's what I learned. You know what I mean? So on that note, do you have anything to say?
No.
All right. All right, y'all be good. Peace.